Yo, what's up, guys? This is our Wednesday check-in. How you doing? Anyway, I just came to chat. I really don't have nothing lined up, but I just want to get into stuff and talk and see how everybody's doing, including, you know, my day ones. Anyway, we're about to get into it, so we're gonna do the intro and then we're just gonna chat and hang out.
Hey, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the work, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club.
People need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. Still say what he wants to. Still wet like a big. I should run a whole blog at this rate. They using my name for clickbait. Even wanna start fake beef. Just said a little weep in the mixtape. They know I'm the bomb. They ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice along. So she being tame. They'd rather be wild. This is brandy. They wanna be down. Soon as got something to sell, they say my name. Destiny Child. Everybody wanna be lit. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody wanna be this. They fuss you out. Hate me. Read my problems. All of that talking, I'm calling it out. Public opinions from private accounts.
Yo, what's up, guys? How y'all doing? It is Wednesday, 7 o'clock, and we chilling here to talk about whatever the hell y'all want to talk about. But I do want to throw like 2 different inserts in. Other than that, we just chilling. What are y'all thinking right now? Well, the biggest thing going on right now is Diddy trial, and they are picking the jury. Now, I be trying to be non-biased and tell y'all what's going on, but you know, TikTok. DeMarcus said, what are you doing for Mother's Day? Mother's Day is when? That means nothing. Yeah. I'm probably just be home with my son or my kids or my daughter or something. But first of all, I know y'all gonna say this is what single women like to do on Mother's Day. I don't even go out for Mother's Day. No, I really don't. I don't like crowds, believe it or not. I like intimate spots where everything is not crowded and I don't gotta, hey, miss, hi, can I order? Hey, Pretty Girl Love Trap, how you doing, girl? If y'all watching, Pretty Girl Loves Trap has great content, and she does reviews and chats and stuff like that, and she keeps it real. Oh my gosh, I don't know if y'all can hear that music on the outside. Somebody just pulled up. I'm hearing cars. So anyway, what do y'all think about this Diddy trial thing? They are, oh my gosh. Look, guys. So one of the people, because I think the feds have 3 people that's supposed to testify against Diddy, preferably women. And one of them was a no-show. Now, they think it's Gina Hun. I think the girl he was dating that was on Tasha K crying about him not that long ago, Gina, they think it might have been her because she said, I'd rather cry in Gucci, meaning she might have got that payoff, dog. But they don't know. They said Diddy was smiling. So there's that. Also, what else happened? Something else happened in the case. Oh, they were saying that Diddy's side... He said Diddy got to her. Yeah, but that post, I'd rather be in Gucci crying or something like that. It means, yeah, she took the money. She's like, I don't want to testify for free. Who else they got? Oh, so they're saying that they're accusing Diddy's team of being biased and only wanting to pick men jurors. Well, if I was Diddy, I'd only want men too. I want promiscuous men as a juror. I mean, everybody got to do stuff for their benefit. Just like if I was the offense and I was trying to get Diddy, I would definitely want women that are traumatized or women that feel unheard. I would be like, oh, yeah, we're picking her. DeMarcus said, I wish Wendy Williams was talking about the P. Diddy case. I don't know. I mean, She can. I don't know why she just don't grab a mic. But you know what it is? I think that because she's in the court litigations and stuff like that, she don't want to get caught sounding like she's non-cognizant at some points in time, and then they use it against her. The thing is, when you comes to court or any kind of situation, the more information you put out there is the more they have to use against you. I guess as Detroit King says, they will slice and dice. He doesn't say that exactly, but I'm just saying. That popped in my head. Are y'all ready for Power coming up this week? We got 2 more days and only 2 episodes to go. And it's about to get hectic in those streets. As y'all can see, I'm enjoying giving the reviews on Power because I be all excited and stuff like that, and I be feeling it. However, this too shall pass. And then it takes me a while to get into the other ones. Sweet Daddy got you. He think you're a doctor now. He said Wendy Williams has dementia diagnosed 2 years ago. I don't think she has. I'm not a doctor. I don't think they should be locking her up in that place though. I would love to hear Suburbia Jones' views on the P. Diddy case. You already know Suburbia Jones' views. Well, Suburbia thinks that they're trying to take the black man down, and women are hoes, setting people up. I don't know, Suburbia. Did I get it or did I not? He's gonna say, because I made him sound like an asshole just now. Wendy missing all the good tea. Whew. I'd love to hear a commentary throughout, even though she was privy to Diddy-ish for decades. Heck, she outed him. I know. I remember when she did it because I remember I used to turn on the radio station to her all the time, and she disappeared. And then it was just Miss Jonesy. That was the girl that they said Wendy Williams' husband tried to take out. It's a mess. Yeah, y'all got to go back and watch my yesterday's live. It was pretty cool. I was breaking down the jury selections and stuff like that because some people try to make it seem like it's a big deal, but it's really not. Every side just wants the best side for them, and that is it. There's a hack to selecting jurors and stuff like that, and experience based on testifying and stuff like that. What do you think about Smokey Robinson's situation? Okay, so yesterday I was talking about this. I was saying that I think that they're doing an overload of essay situations. I think so. What happens is when they do an overload of, all you see is essay, and every person that you liked or didn't like, all of a sudden now they got an essay case. They're trying to make it so common that we are. It's called the social media overload. We're overloaded with it, and now it's like question everything. So that's what I think is really going on. I did not even click on it because I'm like, yo, this man is like 90 years old. Push that motherfucker out the way and go about your business. You telling me I ain't hear nothing from him all these years. Now, do I think he's a savage? Probably. I think the industry is savage, to be honest. And if you really want to know my idea about the whole Diddy situation, the thing is, I think the feds went in there and took what they wanted to take. I think he was working with the feds for a long time. They knew all this stuff about him. This ain't no surprise. I think they just decided to put him on the chopping block. But I think whatever tapes they needed, they took out of his house already. And then put whatever they put on him and made him cry, and that's it. But I think he was working with them for a long time, even all that liquor branding and stuff like that, to put it into the community. Oh, you should drink, you should smoke. It's an image. This is what people do. And to be honest, the more vices you have, the harder it is to make it in life. I'm just going to be honest. And when he was at his best, I think he wasn't doing that much vices. Like, he was just on his grind. She said, yeah, I know Miss Jones too. I was up in the drama. Yes. Jonesy was, she was entertaining. Jonesy. She's very entertaining. Her podcast, they keep taking her damn podcast down because every time she get in there, she don't shut her mouth. So they shut her down again. Smokey, DeMarcus said Smokey Robinson is too old. Smokey is 85 years old. Exactly. Pretty Girl Loves Trap says Smokey is taking those pills. You know they be doing injections too, right? I never knew anybody about it or whatever. However, my homegirl was telling me about this, and it's funny because I was watching some court case where the girl was like, I had to pump your thing. And I was like, what? And everybody in the comments was like, what is pump the thing? It's something like a erectile dysfunction thing. I don't know. But my homegirl was telling me about this mess because I think she had to pump her man. No offense if you got to get what you get. I am not laughing at you. I'm really not. I just always smile. Look, I can't turn it off. It's okay. Like, when you get older, I think if you overwork it, look, I'm trying to walk it back right now. If you overwork it sometimes, or it's diet and exercising and stuff like that, I'm really trying to walk it back. It doesn't matter, guys. Anyway, on to sports. I don't even do sports. Let me see. Oh, can I share something with you guys, please, real quick? Since we just like on a break real quick. You started it, Pretty Girl Loves Trap with your damn pill talk. Gonna get me in trouble. All right, can I share something with y'all real quick? I'm gonna share the screen. I want y'all to be mindful the way you talk to your significant other, and more so importantly, really, I was gonna say children, but more importantly, the way you talk to yourself. Because so I'm gonna show you how it goes. I'm gonna share the screen. So this is a water test, right? And if y'all don't know, y'all can always do this experiment. So you take 3 glasses of water and you put rice in it and you have it sit. I think you boil it and then you have it sit in the glass of water. And 1 glass, you just curse out all day. You say, F you ain't ish. And then the other glass, you say, I love you. I'm so happy to be around you. And in the 3rd glass, you don't say anything. You just ignore it. Now, over the course of a few days, if y'all really don't think this has an effect on what you say, this is some real mess. Hold on, let me cut off the music. So this is what happens. So they write in hate, ignore, and something loving. And they say it every day. This happens all the time. Y'all can do an experiment yourselves. So 2 weeks later, it looks like this. One starting to get like a little bit of mold. That's the hate jar. If you're saying something bad inside of it. And then the one that you ignore, it's getting a tiny, tiny bit of mold, but at a lower rate. And then the one that they say I love you has no mold at all, right? Then it passed. 1 month later, look at that mess. The one that you say I hate, like same jar, same situation, same place. The one that you left good, it was perfectly, see, we're going to go back. It was perfectly fine. Like this is the biggest experiment. The one that you ignore, it's got a little bit of mold, but it's like kind of like a standstill. And then the one that you say hateful stuff to, look at that shit. Look at that ish. I'm swear to God, like this is for real. 6 months later, look at the hate one. This is how our body reacts, because think about it. In our body, we're filled with water too. So it's the way we turn. You hear negative stuff. It turns you mean, mad, sad. It's just not your best self. But yet the rice that you're being good to is it looks nice. You understand? It's like sitting there unbothered, nice and stuff like that. And look at the one you ignore. It's all green, brown and stuff like that. The water just turned dirty. But the hate one, it just turns disgusting. I'm just saying. I thought that was like a cute little positivity thing. I'm just saying, if y'all give me a mic, give me the mic so I could take it away. DeMarcus said that is what happens when you deal with an older man. We're going back to the penile thing, I guess. He said it's more than that. Because there's some older men that work or just dry. VJ with an older woman. How old are we talking? So that way I can start counting my time. Maybe, you know what? I don't think you got to worry about that if you go to vegan and you start eating healthy and stuff like that. Sweet Daddy goes, hey, yo. So I'm going to do one more positivity thing before everybody leaves and be like, this chick, I like it. Let me stop sharing. Remove, share screen. He said negative vibes also get you dehydrated. I believe that. Like negative stuff works badly on your body. All right. So this is one thing I just want to remind y'all. This is how generational curses work. I'm such a nerd sometimes, but leave me alone. All right. So I'm going to turn off the sound because I don't want to interrupt it. So I think these are ticks. Ticks? What's the ones that jump really high and stuff like that? Fleas. Okay. So these are fleas, right? And fleas can jump so high. They jump so high that you think they flying. They could jump like, let me see. Let me get the exact amount they could jump. Hold on. How high can a flea jump? 150 times their own height, approximately over 10 feet. So these babies jump over 10 feet, right? And they take them and they put them in a jar and then close the lid, right? So it's like be all you could be. These dudes are jumping and they close the lid. And they leave it there for what? I think it's 3 days. 3 days, right? So eventually they realize, you know what? I can't jump that high. And then he removes the jar. And these ninjas stay right there. Now, watch, he's going to even take them out of the jar. And they're going to create, you see, they look like the trace of the jar. And then they say that their kids stay in that pace too. They never jump high again. They never attempt to. But that's something like a baby elephant too. All right, I know I'm boring you guys, but I think this is good stuff. It's like a baby elephant. You ever seen the zoo? How, like, not the zoo, the circus, and how the elephant never actually leaves the thing, and you're like, yo, they big. They could just get up. If they got up, they could take the whole tent with them and walk away. So what happens is they take the baby elephant, right, and they put like a thing around their neck. This is why circuses can't have pets anymore, by the way, because it's like, come on, you got these big ass animals in little confined space and they miserable, so it's whatever they are, you know. So anyway, you take the elephant and you let them move around, but you put the rope around their neck, and then you take it and you put the stake around them and you stake it into the ground, right? So then the elephant attempts to move. The elephant can't move because it's small as a baby elephant. And eventually when they get, so you show them that you're putting it there. So eventually when they get older, now they're big. They can actually just like get up and move. They don't want to stand still. They don't have to stand still. However, because you train them so young, every time they know that this rope goes around their neck and you take the stake and you go like that, they know that they can't move. They're conditioned to know that they can't move. They won't attempt to do it. Now, why do I say this? It's because this is exactly how the system works. And that's why why you think this is where I get in trouble. Why do you think they want our kids so bad at a certain age? They want them younger and younger and younger. And then they give us jobs that are longer and longer and longer to keep you away so that they are able to condition your kids to conform to the way they want things. They control the news, the narratives, and everything else. And it's conformity, meaning you won't even try because they're conditioning you. You have to do this. That's why everybody. All right, so I got like family that went and they got their masters and double masters and stuff like that, right? Now, mind you, when I'm in the master's class, right, it's just like psychology. It's like every semester in each college, and I was just at one. I think I was at John Jay, and it was like 1,000 people graduating just in the summertime alone, and they were graduating with their masters. How many people could find a job? Because how many psychologists do you need in a school? Like, there is not that many schools, and you got 1,000 people coming out every semester, and that's not even, I said 1,000 in one school in one semester. So that was summer, you got spring, and you got fall, but then you got like, I don't know how many colleges is in New York, but just New York alone, you got like 20 or whatever. And let's not talk about the alpha, the organizations, because they get first pick on the schools and stuff like that, and the good jobs. It's who you know with those. Everybody else, y'all paying back those loans, student loans, and yeah, I bet y'all ain't in psychology. I'm just saying, because most people end up in stuff you don't need a degree for. At the end of the day, they just want to know you have it at some point. But I'm just saying, but you're washed into thinking that that's the only way. Meanwhile, my electrician and my carpenter, they get paid. They get paid because they work for you. They train to work for yourself. They used to give people those kind of jobs, but now I guess they realize that it's too lucrative and they won't need you. They won't need a handout. Nah, let's teach them to be dependent on the system, and let's put them in debt. And then it's not even that. So they take you from, I think, pre-K. Pre-K starts at what, 3 years old, 4 years old? Oh, and that's why they promote having separate households too, because now you have to rely on childcare because there's always no parent around because they're busy trying to get their money together. So at the same time, you're being conditioned to go somewhere you don't want to go every day for 9 hours a day. Then you get a job and you don't realize, this is sad though, but you know how they say it's 24 hours a day? Dude, in the daytime, it is only 9 to 5. When you get the hell off, it's nighttime, sweetie. It's time to go to bed. So that's what you do for the rest of your life because you're conditioned from the time you're what? Before it used to be like what, 7 years old, but now it's 3 and 4 years old. And that's what you do. You don't even like going to work every day, but you didn't like going to school every day. Anyway, that was just a food for thought. That was me on a tangent. Sorry. Aw, Pretty Girl of Trap says, preach. And Shayna says, that's so true. DeMarcus said, people were just in debt trying to get their master's degrees. Yeah, because somebody told them they needed it. And where's the jobs? Because everybody can't get one. It's not that many. Well, jobs that require the master's degree. There's a million people that want your job now. They did a good job at selling it. They promoted on TV. They had all these colleges and stuff. That's when Different World came out and all this other stuff. My mother always preaching to somebody, get your degree and stuff like that. But that's a different story because she ended up working in a library, but double masters and everything. I'm just saying. I got other people that do other things, but I'm not trying to blast everybody. That was just a food for thought. And it's not a shot at all. Like, get your degree. But I'm just saying it's okay to be different too. But that's all I said. That's all I said. And it's okay to be happy in life, you know? But whatever it is, everything comes through discipline. I'm so, like, I'm trying not to be too positive because, you know, that my numbers drop. Hold on. But I be joking around with you guys, but I'm actually a real nerd. Me and my son, we read How Rich People Think every night. We read, well, I've read the book already. I thought it was so good. So now he has to actually read a couple of pages to me every night. And then we got to explain, what does this mean? He said, she said, you don't need a degree to be successful, but people are brainwashed. Have a good evening. Hey, have a good evening. But absolutely. I know that, but that's what I'm saying. But they train, you're conditioned that you need the degree. But at first, nobody was really biting the idea of having a degree, but then they made it so that jobs upped it to needing a degree, and then certain jobs got harder to fill, and so they bumps it back down, and then they say we do on the job training and this and that. But if you like want to be a veterinarian and stuff like that, yeah, by all means, like there's certain things that you required it, but it depends on what you want to do. And sometimes it's so hard to even figure out what you want to do in life. Let me tell you how I ended up going back to school, because I was messing up at school. So transparency, I got my GED. I left college, high school at 10th grade. So by 10th grade, I was completely done with it. And I ended up living on my own and stuff like that. And then I ended up getting a GED, because the thing is, you could miss 2 years of school back in the day and then take a GED and be back on poor. So I was back in college by the time I was 18, but I didn't want to go to college. I needed that break. But I was told to go to college. So I went to college, and I was effing up because I could care less. I just did not like school at the time. And one day I went to like work at Walmart after I had been bad at school and took a break. And I remember that lady treated us like garbage, and she told us we were replaceable and stuff like that. So I was like, well, what am I going to do so I don't have to be replaceable? And then I was like, okay, maybe I'm going to become a teacher. So I went back, and that's when I went to college, and I did very well. But that's because I wanted to. And I remember I was like, I had just finished, I think, an associate's. But I had a lot of credits for a bachelor's, but it was associates. And then I got a nice little, job eventually where they wanted some college credits and stuff like that. But yeah, I never made it to be a teacher. But what I did, I think, was better anyway for me. And it taught me a lot, to be honest. So that's how I ended up there. But, so that thing is, with my daughter and everything, I want her to go to school just to show some kind of consistency, because a lot of kids, we don't have, and a lot of people don't have discipline. I just want some kind of discipline to know that the hardest thing you could do is, like, I guess if you retire or whatever, like, do nothing. And it's easy to fall into the pit where you do whatever you want every day. And with that, that's why people age quicker when they're not having to do 9 o'clock, because we hold work and everything. Y'all could chat, because then I'll change topics and stuff like that. But since y'all not chatting, I'm just going. So the thing is, you need a schedule. Just like we work for other people, we got to hold ourselves accountable. So 9 o'clock, you got to do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, because we treat them better than we treat ourselves. Because 9 o'clock, if you got to be to work, you don't want to get fired. So you at work at 8:50 a.m. But when it comes to ourselves, if we want to do something and be like, oh, I'll do it later, but you never get to later. And that's the same thing with taxes, which is why they take out taxes out of your check real quick, because they're like, nah. Unless you have a business, they like, we not risking that. We take our mess off the top. They always say that too. Take a little bit of money off the top when you get your paycheck. Pay yourself first, because you're paying all these bills every month, and y'all don't know, it adds up like after a while. Because you know what happened when I had like a paycheck? I think in the beginning I used to have like a vacation. They take out $300, $150 for vacation and $150 for, I don't know what it was, savings or something, and it would check it out my check. MCU is good at that. I don't know what people have, but it's like a municipal bank. But like after 6 months or something like that, you have like 3,000 in one and 3,000 in the other, and you can use it and just go on vacation and then whatever. But it's money that you don't have to touch. Pay yourself first. I just say that. Pay yourself first. If you know nothing else. He said, what did you think about Halle Berry's dress on the Met Gala? Okay, I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me look up Halle Berry's dress. Halle Berry. Let me share my screen with you guys. We're gonna look at it together since you want to see. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. She went out and had carnies. That's definitely advertisement. I like it. I like it. Ooh, I'm surprised. Let me zoom in. Look. Oh, wow. She's the one that said her vagina was dry, right? No, I'm not joking. She did say that. Stop it. She was like, she went to the doctor. She thought something was wrong. And they was like, oh, no. You have, what they call that mess when you get older? Let me stop before I get older. Menopause. She was like, it has dry vagina. I said, oh, why'd you just tell the world? So you know what? Maybe that was some get back after she done told the world she had dry vagina. She said, I look good, don't I? I look good, don't I? Who else y'all want me to look at? Let me just Google it. Let me Google. Images. Halle Berry. Yo, did y'all see the article with ASAP Rocky? Why he say he like wearing Rihanna's clothes? It's not a joke, but I'm just like, yo, you happy with this Rihanna? And she trying to have all 3 babies and stuff with him. Jodie Turner. Look, I'm out of date. Who's Jodie Turner? See, I is that Marcus Houston standing next to him? I don't know who that is standing next to him. I don't like Marcus Houston though. This is definitely a theme. So what is this, like, lady? Because she's wearing the same exact thing. I don't know who this is. But yo, that's very similar to that Halle Berry dress. So she definitely in theme, except the Halle Berry wasn't. She had mesh on. I wish they put their name there. Who is that? Look, sorry. Rihanna is very pregnant. I think it was like masculine, feminine energy. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. What y'all think about that picture? Halle Berry just wanted to feel good. You remember that sex scene? Oh my God, that's all she said during that scene. I just want to feel good. Ain't nothing a little. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Really? He said ain't nothing a little spit can fix. The GRC said, you know why. No, not there yet. I mean, I am 41, but no, I really don't. Janae Monet was looking insane. Insane good? What's that? You gotta rectify that. Insane good or insane bad? Yo, but look how skinny her leg is. Oh, I wonder if I can get all of them. Yo, and her leg is ashy. And the thing is, what's her name? Evo, whatever. She's such a great Cynthia Ervio. She's a great actress. I am not gonna lie. Like the movie she's in, she's good. I be feeling her energy and stuff like that. I'm mad I feel her energy right now because she be weirding me out though. And her voice is so beautiful. She's so talented. I just don't vibe with her. But this definitely looks demonic. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's like the Black Widow, not virgin, but ooh. I ain't gonna. Who is this? This is Coleman Domenico wearing Valentino. He's wearing Valentino. Don't like it though. Oh my God, how many outfits did he have? Oh, so I guess that was under. Was that under his? Okay. I guess that's like some Pope thing. Okay, this was Doja Cat. Yes. Did you like Cynthia and Harriet? Harriet? Maybe I gotta watch Harriet, but I seen Cynthia Evo. She played the Aretha Franklin movie, and then she played in Wicked. I'm gonna look at Harriet. Did you like it in Harriet? So this is Doja Cat. Doja Cat is beautiful, but I didn't like this look on her. Not at all. Jenny Kim. She looks nice. I like it. I like it. Yeah, because that's a pantsuit that opens up. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Lewis Hamilton. Wales Bonner. Well, yeah, no, I like my hats like that. I ain't gonna lie. So I still say nay. Cause I don't know, the way he's got his leg out and stuff like that, I don't just Zale, what's that? Saldana? I like her, don't like this. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Y'all can't even see what I'm looking at. I'm on a totally different screen. Sorry. I'm gonna let y'all see real quick. That's what I said I like. I am so sorry. I wish I would have yelled at me. Who is this? Walton Goggins? No. There goes Zendaya. I like it. What do you mean it was insane? It was regular. It was well dressed. You know what she's giving? She's giving Titanic. She's giving, yes, that's the way the look was when she was getting on the boat. Ooh, she looks sad. Sydney Sweeney. I don't know. Is that high or malnourished? Let me not talk about. Who the hell is this? Is that a girl or a guy? Let's see. Moving on. Bad Bunny. It looks like Dick Tracy. Madonna. Yo. Does she not look like the leprechaun? The leprechaun. Charlie XCX. Nope. It's getting more demonic and more demonic. Oh, that's the after party. Doja Cat. She look like she having fun, so I like it. Simone Biles, she's at the after party with her man. Is that her boo? He's cute. Look, I said she looks in shape. She looks nice too. She's beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Lizzo is there and all her weight loss. Why is this giving church? But I'm sorry. I think the industry is demonic. Lauryn Hill and Sheila Marley. I like Lauryn Hill. Oh, Sheila Marley looks nice. I was about to say, who is that? Jaden always, remember he had a whole house on his head the last event, wherever he was? That's Will Smith and his kids. That's them damn kids. Simone look like she having fun, so I'm happy. Yo, anytime somebody look like they having fun, I'm happy for them. Serena Williams, she look like she can't wait to get the night over with. Doja, don't know. Colin Kaepernick. Yo, he did not even address for the occasion. Heidi Klum, she looks nice because that chick is like 60 years old or something like that, right? Yo, oh, that's Eric Adams. Well, I thought that was Russell Simmons. I was about to say, what is he doing here? You know he be partying. Yo, so what it was in New York? Okay, I must be. So I guess the Met Gala is okay. Yeah. Well, I thought that was Russell Simmons for a second. Yo, he's giving me, I think something in his spirit gives me Russell Simmons. I mean, yeah, it does. I don't know why. Alone Bedara. This is really giving church antichrist because they're in a club. Alicia Herbeth and Jay Royce. They look like a cute couple. See, if I saw him regular on the street, I would say he needs his suit tailored. You know, like those young kids that be in their father's clothes and they be draping to the floor. That's what that gives me. And then, yeah, I bet you those are very expensive shoes, but they look like clown shoes. Who is he? Kiana Alexis. I like her. She looks cool. Even Mark, your boy that don't know how to go home at the end of the night. So, yeah, I heard he's a party animal. I heard he doesn't go home. He likes to party all night. Party, 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 party. It ain't that much partying in the world. This dude is like 60 years old. I guess I'm done. Cause maybe I'm just, yes, I am older. I don't know who most of these people are. Kitty Cash. Janelle Monáe. She's definitely, ooh. In a strip club? Maybe I should. Leon Bridges, don't know who that is. Chance the Rapper, he looks nice. You know what? After seeing all these crazy ass pictures, I'm like, okay, he looks normal. Oh, yo, why I think that her pictures are just so X-rated? I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but Janelle Monáe certainly was showing out in the after party. Her breasts look full though. I ain't gonna lie. I like Andra Day. She looks nice. I just like her, so I was gonna say she looks nice anyway. I don't really care for it, but she still looks nice. I probably was gonna say that anyway. Clown. So the guys were just been dressed like clowns or high priest or something. I'm so over it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it no more. Yo, it's just getting clownery and clownery and clownery. I love Janelle Monáe. However, she was looking crazy at the Met Gala. That's what DeMarcus said. Amina, have you seen the movie Diary of a Tired Black Man? No, but it sounds like it's about to be funny. I'm gonna put it. It sounds like a stab at Tyler Perry already. No, I didn't see Andre 3000. And the way those pictures was going, I couldn't take it no more. I was like, I tap out. I give up. So what is everything? What else is going on with everybody? Everybody's so quiet, which makes me just talk and talk and talk. I wonder if it's hot in here. Oh, is it just me? No, it's hot in here. I'll be in here with the heater on and stuff like that. And it's nice out. So, I'm extra. But anyway, I've been on with y'all guys for like 45 minutes. So I'm going to keep my Wednesday days for you guys. So 7 o'clock, even if I don't got nothing to talk about, like today, I didn't have nothing to talk about, but I did spread positivity. If y'all have any suggestions, always hit me up or write it in the comments or Instagram or whatever. And any questions before I log the hell off? No? Get just watching, driving, hanging out. You know me, I just be keeping YouTube on and I just like put the headphone button on and then just move it outside of my screen. I don't even watch TV no more. I just be on YouTube. I don't know. I think it's addictive. What the hell is, he said, the GRC, did you review of Thunderbolts? What the heck? Oh, the movie. You know what? I'm gonna go look at it. I'm gonna look at it and then I'll probably do a review. How did you find me? Did you watch me review a movie or Power Universe? Speaking of Power Universe, congratulations to Stars and Lionsgate. Today is the official date of the separation, May 7th, 2025. They are no longer one company. It's divided into two. And as of now, I believe the Lionsgate is publicly trading in the stock market. So, I had to do my research, right? I was like, well, who owns Power? Which one gets Power? And the way Power and the Power series are located and owned, they are definitely owned by both of the entities. I don't know why we use the word entities because it sounds so demonic also. Maybe they meant it to sound like that. Don't be playing with me. He said Amina having hot flashes. No, I'm not, because I'm anemic. So my room be like, it'd be extra hot in here because I be sitting in here when I trade and do my stocks and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure and I don't want to annoy you guys. So I am going to head out. I'm going to look into Thunderbolts for the review. And let me know what y'all think and let me know whatever. Look, let me see if my Rockabye baby's still on here. Anyway, I will see y'all this week because Rock and all of that is coming up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. He said, I found you with the House of Dragon reviews. I liked your review. Thank you very much. Because that one, it wasn't hitting. Because that one was difficult for me only because that was like a whole different genre. But I thank you. It took me a minute to like learn the names of everybody because I love House of Dragons. I wish I was here for Game of Thrones because that mess was amazing. And Game of Thrones is something you want to talk about with people. He said you're getting conditioned to YouTube. Now I prefer YouTube because sometimes it's just like, well, first of all, I don't watch the news because I think the news is conditioning. So one time I was like on the train. I was like on the railroad, one of those long trains and stuff like that. And I guess this guy decided to talk to me and he said something very like racist. But I guess because I was on that railroad at that side of town and I was like, dressed in business attire, he felt like it was safe. And, he was saying something about like the people that be robbing people and stuff like that. He was like, let them just rob everybody or something like that. But I know what he was saying. In my head, he was like, let them just act like savages. And when you think about it, it's the news. So anytime there's a robbery that occurs, it can be black or white. If it's a black person, they will show the face. But if it's a white person, they will not show the face. It is conditioning to teach you that black people commit crimes and white people really don't. And then they swing stuff biasly on the news. So it's a conditioning. That's why, yeah, I ever had a TV guide back in the day and it says TV programming. Look, TV programming. That's exactly what that shit is. It's programming you. So it's like, what session do you want today? Do you want this? Do you want that? Even Power and stuff like that. We do watch it, but it's glorifying drugs and violence in the neighborhood. And they make it look good and relatable and stuff like that. They very rarely show Black people in a nice light with popping shows. And I noticed that most shows, if they have to like have a token Black character, lately they just make them gay too. I don't know. They're like, oh, we got 2 for 1. It's not funny. It's sad though. But that's why I don't watch the news. I don't watch certain stuff. But I do watch certain stuff for entertainment, which but I'm mindful of it and I try not to take it all in. Pause. What up, though? That's Detroit. Every time they say "what up, though," you know that's where they live. They live in Detroit. That's crazy that y'all dialect is so. I can pinpoint who's from Detroit and who's not right away. He said, "Great live, Amina. Thank you to Marcus. Thank you for being here. I think I'm gonna take over. I know I've been had Wednesday nights at 7:00. I'm gonna keep it up because that's that's going to be my time slot, y'all. So y'all keep coming back Wednesdays at 7 and I will figure it out even if I don't got nothing to say. Sweet Daddy, of course, he said, hey, yo. All right, well, I'm going to go put something in my mouth like water. I'm joking with you guys. Anyway, thank you. I will see you guys definitely next week, but I'll probably do a pop-up sometime this week. See you guys later.